Hello Virgo, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your November Tarot forecast. As always, we'll be looking at the situations in your love life, your work and career space, and we'll get you some guidance from the universe on how to best navigate the energies of the month of November. At the end, I'll pull some cards from your person of interest to yourself. Okay, let's get going. Hope you guys are doing well. I decided to use the Whispers of the Ocean deck for the oracle message today, and I will read from the book because I love the way they bring the connection between the picture and the message, the oracle message itself. And this is such a beautiful picture. Look at that. Looking at the underbelly. Be sure that you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you're working on could use some fine-tuning. Let's see. Reflect on how your habits are affecting you. Does what you do add to the quality of your life? Look at how you use your time. If you want to feel more accomplished and fulfilled, make the necessary adjustments, evaluate your goals, and set some new ones. Waking up 5 minutes earlier or setting a limit for how much time you spend on the computer or other activities can help you to complete more of what you desire. Create a calendar to help you track your progress. Your willingness to be thorough will pay off in the long run. And Virgos are very good at that, so I've just reading this and it makes me smile. Know that you're being blessed and your life is moving along accordingly. Humpback whales are considered record keepers. They feed in the cool waters near the poles and journey great distances to birth their young in the warmer waters in the tropics. They don't eat during breeding season, but live off their blubber. The young whale calves nurse on their mother's milk. They return to the colder glacial waters to feed and regain the weight they lost during their mating season. The humpback whale's annual migration route is one of the longest of any mammal, at around 5,000 kilometers. They remind you to keep moving, even when the journey seems daunting. Constant progress will get you where you're headed. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say about it. Today I'm using the Muse Tarot deck. This message is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. You may want to check readings for other placements, of course, especially because this is a collective reading, so take only what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. And of course, if you like what I'm doing, I would appreciate if you can hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share it with others. Check out my other channel, Twinflame, Mindful Twinflame. Okay, so we have... I hold it backwards, yes, I was. But anyway, that's how it fell out. The Page of Emotions in reverse, that's for a love situation. 7 of Emotions. And 8 of Inspiration. I'll walk you through it in a minute. For your career space, we have Muse of Emotions. So that's King of Cups in this deck. 9 of Voices. And 4 of Emotions. And finally, for the advice, so very aquamarine, turquoise, blue. 3 of Voices. 2 of Emotions. Wow. And Knight of Emotions. You can already see how many cards of emotions do you have. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 9 cards are cups, and then Muse of Inspiration on the bottom of the deck. So, and yeah, it all looks very much turquoise and blue, which to me speaks about the combination of the heart chakra and the throat chakra. So you may want to pay more attention to those in this month, see how you can clear them, how you can work on those areas, right? Maybe do some rituals, some exercises. But more than anything, this will be an opportunity to look at your emotional space, right? And that actually refers to both positive and negative experiences, because a lot of times we are taught to react in a certain situations a certain way, or we've taught ourselves to do that based on previous experience, right? So now you can do that inventory, speaking Virgo terms, where you can see in very different situations what that reaction is, and you can take a deeper look on why is it that way, right? And whether you want to change it, right? And your emotional state should be the goal for it. Like, does it make me feel good? Is it healthy for me in terms of my emotions? Maybe you are doing the right thing that you were taught to do that seems right logically, but it doesn't make you feel good, right? So there's something there to work on, to revisit, to see how you can do it in a different way, right? So it's still healthy, but that it does bring balance, peace, maybe closure, depending on the situation to you, right? And doesn't just linger as frustration or fear or sadness. And so for your love space, we see Seven of Emotions with Page of Emotions in reverse. So this is like opening yourself up to the possibilities in love. And there is Eight of Inspiration, which especially in this deck is about taking action and moving forward, no matter what, no matter the obstacles, the circumstances, right? It's like, I've got to do something different, right? And for some, it will mean that you will consider your current relationship and move away from that person. For others, it's more of a recognition what you really want in love, right? It's like moving from chaos to like maturity, and not just wanting to be in a situation where another person is usually in the driving seat, right? You'll want to be in the driving seat at this time, and it's a really good feeling, a really good and healthy desire to be that way. And it doesn't mean, that's another thing to recognize, it doesn't mean that either of you is gonna suffer in one way or the other. It's supposed to be a partnership, right, where each person has a chance to be in the driving seat now and then. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's actually the opposite. For your career space, we have the Muse of Emotions, the Nine of Voices, which is Nine of Swords, and the Four of Emotions. So even the Sword card is actually connected with emotions, with anxiety, with frustration. This energy of being the master of emotions is actually going to serve you very well. And again, at the workplace, you will have opportunities to see where maybe you've missed your chance, or where it's the other way around, like you were supposed to not go along with that opportunity because something much better is coming along. But if you just keep dwelling on the past and how it didn't work out, then you will definitely miss the much better one, right? So emotional intelligence at its best, and doesn't mean ignoring when you're not feeling good, when you're anxious, when you don't know what to expect, right? It's almost the other way around, to recognize, to respect that emotion, that state, that that state that you're in. Recognize where is it coming from and be able to work with it. That still means show yourself kindness, show yourself grace, show yourself care, right? But be able to move from that energy to something much healthier. That's what the Muse of Emotions can do, right? Mastering that suit. Advice, we have Three of Voices, Two of Emotions, and Knight of Emotions. So definitely messages of love. There's soulmate energy here. Could be at work, could be in the romantic sense. But there's something beautiful that's coming into your reality. But it does require you to take a different look. You see those eyes? Take a different look at the situation of heartache or fear that you've been in for a while. And be able to, again, make moves to get out of this place into something healthier, right? Like, see the bigger picture, get closer to that situation. And even if you are not in touch with people who are involved, you can still have that closure for yourself, by yourself. There are ways, right? But it's important to do that, to let this love in, or this beautiful partnership, let's call it that way, because it doesn't necessarily have to be in love. It can be at the workplace, but this is somebody who would really, really be a great compliment to you. And they're one, like, soulmates can also work through the soul contract with you in different ways, but this is a very, very positive energy, right? But that person it's gonna be somebody you can lean on, and they will recognize your beauty, your potential, your skills, and they will admire you for it. Just amazing. No major arcanas either, which is telling me that you get the reins, you get the power, Virgo, right? It's up to you to look at the underbelly and recognize what needs your attention, what needs that inventory and revisiting the way you see it, the way you look at it. Messages for Virgo from their person of interest. We have Eight of Swords in reverse. Anything else? Whoa. And Four of Wands in reverse as well. Wow. Yeah, so your person definitely can see that you're having some doubts. Partly in your own space, partly with this connection, this relationship, that you have fears of why you don't want to take some steps, you don't want to take this forward, or you don't want to give yourself a chance in something, right? And that's what they would love for you to have. There's bottom of the deck with Seven of Wands here. They want you to be able to stand your ground, to show the world who you are, to create boundaries where necessary, but that doesn't mean to not go for your dreams. They want you to, and they want to be part of those dreams too. So they see commitment with you, but it's almost like they feel that you're not ready for it, so they don't want to push it, right? They want you to be ready. So they're there for you, they want to support you, they want to help you. But yeah, they also understand that it's in your hands, Virgo. So they will kind of be expecting what's going to happen next. They will be expecting what kind of move you are going to make, right? With regards to your own life and this partnership with this person. Okay, I hope this has been useful for you guys. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all, and I'll be back with more readings soon. Bye, guys.